all the best working glitches in MW3 Zombies. Black Ops 6 comes out next week on the 24th. Yes, you can get it a day early. Definitely stay tuned for that glitch. But anyways, let's get right into these glitches. We're going to have duplication glitches, Pack-a-Punch 4 glitches, insane loot spots, and insane loot glitches, and more. So watch until the end to see all these insane glitches. Want to skip the grind? Check out Silent Services. We have instant schematic unlock, Mark of the Survivor camo, the nuke skin service, and the bot lobby service where you guys can get a lobby filled with AFK players where you guys can get the camos and XP. Check it out down below. Here are all the reviews of the service. They love it and you will too. First thing I'm gonna get into is insane loot spot glitches. This glitch will let you get inside this vault without doing the Easter egg. You need a scorcher to do this, and then after you get that scorcher, there are 3 ways you guys can do it. You can do it with just a scorcher itself, which is the hardest way, or a bite key, or a dog bone. Go to the bottom of the manor, go to this light, look outside of the cave, then boost and move forward. Now look to your right and then do 2 mini boosts. Don't do full boost. At this point, you're gonna breach right through the cave and you'll be on top of the cave. You can explore the undermap if you want to, but even better if you want insane loot, head over here to on top of this vault. Make sure you follow where I go. 3 ways you guys can glitch inside this vault without doing the Easter egg. If you guys have a bike key, you can stand in the middle of the vault, activate the bike key, then go prone and enter the bike. This will let you guys breach right through the actual ceiling and you'll be able to get all this loot. Now if you want to do this glitch with the dog bone, go to this corner, you want to drop down, make sure that nobody is around you and you're the only one in this area. Then you want to call in the dog bone. Then a dog will spawn in front of you. You want to wait until it sits down, pet the dog multiple times, spam jump. This will let you guys get unstuck and you'll breach right through the wall inside of the vault. Now another one is going to be with the Scorcher Pack-a-Punch at least once. You want to have hold to reload in your settings. This will make it a lot easier. Now you want to jump out of the map and then you want to parachute, cut your parachute, Scorcher about 50%. Don't do a full Scorcher boost. You want to Scorcher for about 2 seconds. So hold it down, wait 2 seconds, let go. Then you should still have your Scorcher out and you want to line up to where you're right behind the locked door but underneath the map, and you want to unlock the deadbolt that way. Keep on boosting, keep on lining up. Like I said, you don't want to do full boost, you want to do mini boost. 2 seconds is the best way to do it. Go 1, 2, boost. Then when you guys actually get to the point where you guys can unlock the deadbolt, you have to be fast and you have to make sure you're lined up right. Then when you unlock it, you guys are fine to drop underneath the map, and then that will let you teleport back in the map. Then you guys can go all the way around, go through the vault, and easily get the loot. You guys can get Pack-a-Punch crystals, you guys can get even wonder weapons and wonder weapon cases. It's all RNG. You will 100% get some perks and some money, and you'll get a lot of money. This is definitely a really crazy way to get a lot of good loot. Now unlock the deadbolt from the opposite side and you're fine. Those are the 3 ways to get this insane loot through a glitch. Now if you want to unlock Pack-a-Punch tier 4, here's how you guys do the glitch. This one will let your wonder weapon be 400 to 500% more powerful than it is with the base one. So yeah, this will literally melt everything and instantly melt so many bosses. So do this glitch now to be super OP. So you need to have the spear, a wonder weapon of your choice, when a PAP 4, and glitch out. And depending where you're doing this, you don't need a legendary tool or a PAP 3 crystal, but definitely get them if you can because they will help out. To make this even easier, you can put on a contraband in your first weapon slot, then put the spear in your second weapon slot. If you have the insured weapon and contraband, you can do that. Now when you're in game, you want to make sure that that weapon that's not the spear is a legendary weapon. You can get this by simply going to tier 3 and then buying a wall buy weapon that can be a legendary, or just loot around. But however you get the legendary, you just need a legendary as the actual weapon outside of the spear. Now you want to chuck the spear until there is no ammo left. Swap back to the spear. Now activate the wonder weapon. Now go over to the spears that you dropped and then swap it with the wonder weapon. Now swap over to the weapon that is legendary tool. Then swap it again with the wonder weapon on the ground. If you've done everything right, you should see a legendary tier color on the bottom right, not that gold color. Now if you see that, you did it right. Now you want to Pack-a-Punch it tier 3 by either just a crystal or just going to tier 3 and Pack-a-Punching it 3 times. But that's how you guys do it. It still works 100%. I got some comments saying it doesn't work. It works. I just tested it, just did it in front of you guys. Simply do exactly what I said and it'll work. Now if you plan on going into the dark ether with this Pack-a-Punch 4 glitch, wait until you're in the dark ether to perform the glitch, because if you perform the glitch before going into the dark ether, then it will erase that PAP 4 effect. So keep that in mind. Now if you have the dog bone by itself, you can wall breach into any wall, including strongholds, including anything to get underneath the map insane loot with this crazy glitch. You guys want to call in the dog bone, Then you want to have the dog line up like so to where it's sitting in front of the wall, but there's a little gap between the wall and the dog, just like you see me. Now you guys want to go up to the dog, look straight at it, and then pet it. Then you're going to be breached inside the wall. You guys can use this to breach underneath the map, and like I said in strongholds, now if you guys want to leave the stronghold, simply unlock the deadbolt and you won't have to get any key card at all. But if you're underneath the map and you guys want to get back in the map, you guys can just simply get a vehicle, have a buddy get a vehicle, then enter the vehicle, and then you'll be able to get outside of underneath the map. There's that. Super easy. You guys can do so much with that insane wall breach anywhere glitch, including doing it in dark ethers, doing it even in unstable rift. I was told that the electric can get you, so keep that in mind. Unlimited XP and easy peasy money. This one is going to be over with the Outlast contracts. You guys want to activate the Outlast contract, then just run around and wait until the progress hits 90%. Then you want to cancel the contract and it will be glitched out. This is a glitch that's absolutely insane, which will get you unlimited XP, get you guys that easy peasy prestige camos, and it will help you rank up your weapons and just get a ton of essence. Have fun, sit in a corner, and you have an infinite amount of waves. The game thinks you're still doing the contract, but you're not doing the Outlast contract. You guys can't even set it up in tier 3. If you guys go right ahead and do this Outlast contract right here, then again cancel at 90%, you'll have it glitched out. You can go all the way over to his vehicle, go prone, then all the zombies will pile up in front of you and they can't touch you. You guys can easily take out everything and get unlimited XP with this crazy Outlast glitch. Now let me tell you guys one of the best loot spots in the game. It's gonna be over at Pop Off Power. This is a spot, this isn't a glitch. Once you get here, loot off these lockers and you guys can get a ton of good loot, including large backpacks and tier 3 plate vest. That's the main two things you'll get with this, and if you guys do end up dying, then you guys can head over here and easily get yourself the large backpack or that tier 3 plate vest. Now this is all RNG, so keep that in mind, but definitely check out this loot spot. Now let's move on to a unlimited items glitch. This is a duplication glitch that is super OP and everybody loves. Before you do these tombstone glitches, make sure you guys have tombstone, so go in the map and then buy it off of a perk or craft it in the menu, which the Act 4 Mission 1 portal is all the way over here, and you want to go to this building right here. Now this glitch is also a schematic cooldown skip glitch. If you guys have the ether blade, then when you do this glitch and you're in, you know, the end part of the glitch, when you're outside of the game, you will keep your ether blade. So that means you can infinitely use your ether blade over and over and over every game if you do this glitch as well. Then when you're at this building, you want to go right ahead and then activate the portal, and then you want to put in the hook, the rectangle, and the backwards end with the dot below it. Then you want to activate the portal. Then you want to run all the way over to the mission portal by going through the roof, you know, and then when you are at the portal, the mission portal, you then want to activate it, then run back to the portal that you just activated for 1,000 essence. Then you need to go through the portal, and then you want to jump off of the actual water tower, parachute. Now when you hit the ground, you need to open up the map and then hit yes to teleport. Then you want to run over to the rock, stand behind it, go in front of the rock once it says 6 seconds, and you will get a eliminated screen. After the eliminated screen, you want to close your application. That is exactly how I do it. Super easy, not hard at all, and that's with the mission 1. Now with the mission 1, it's definitely recommended to run with your fist out and to have automatic tax print on, because you need to be really quick with the mission 1 portal, like very quick. This one is going to be easier because it's closer, but it is going to be in tier 3, so keep that in mind. Definitely recommend you guys bring decoys if you guys don't have decoys. Of course, get tombstone, and then the stuff you want to duplicate, go right ahead and head to this certain location, go to this portal and activate it with the hook, rectangle, backwards, and with the dot below it. Then you want to run all the way back to the mission portal and you want to activate it. Then you want to run all the way back to the portal you activated for 1,000 essence. Like I said, use decoys if you need to distract the zombies. Then you want to run through the portal and you want to jump off the water tower, and you want to open up your map and then hit yes to teleport when you hit the ground. You need to go over to his rock, stand behind it. Then you want to go forward once it hits 6 seconds. Then it will be eliminated. You want to close your application at the black screen after the eliminated screen. That's exactly how you guys do it. When you guys go back into the game, you will see that everything will be in your gear, and then when you go back into the actual game, every single item will be in a tombstone at the graveyard. And that is going to be for both the mission 1 portal and mission 4. Your tombstone will be at the graveyard and all of your stuff in your gear will be in your gear. You have officially duplicated your items, and you guys can now stow them in your stash and then get more scorchers by keep doing this glitch and get unlimited scorchers and unlimited gold plate armor. And now I'm going to show you guys how to go into each dark ether and keep your tombstone. So these duplication glitches you're doing, you guys can set up another tombstone and make it so you never actually lose any item. And even if you die, you won't lose the items, which is awesome. So yeah, definitely take advantage of this. All you need to do for this is basically what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be closing our application. This time when we go into the missions, we're going to be fully loading into the mission. We just need the elimination screen. Get yourself the scorcher and pack a punch it. Then you want to go to the zone where the sigil spawns spawns the portal for the sigil, which is right here. Remember the first glitch I showed you where you had to go to that portal in that building? You want to go to the portal in that building yet again. Then you want to put in the same code. You want to put in the hook, rectangle, and the backwards end with a dot below it. You want to activate it, and then go all the way to the sigil act portal, not the regular act portal, and you want to activate the sigil into that portal. Then as soon as you activate it, you want to scorcher your way all the way over to where that portal is in that building. Then you want to walk through the portal. Once you guys are on the opposite side, if you have done everything right, you want to jump off the water tower, then open up your mini map and hit yes to go into the sigil. Then you want to run outside the map at 6 seconds and do not close your app this time. This time you're trying to go into the dark ether and not trying to dupe. Now if you do not go outside the map in 6 seconds, then you're going to lose all of your weapons and all that. So yeah, make sure you're getting outside the map at that 6-second part. Then when you spawn into that sigil, like I said, that dark ether, you want to complete the dark ether and get your schematics. Then you want to regularly exfil. What's going to happen is basically you were literally going to be exfilling, but because you got eliminated and you did the tombstone glitch, your tombstone will still be on the map. So you did complete all of the schematics, and when you load into your next game, your tombstone will be on the map and you'll be able to do this glitch yet again to complete more dark ethers and keep your tombstone. Now in order to go into the second dark ether, the act 2 one with the sigil, you want to get yourself the scorcher packed again. Then you want to get the sigil, head over here, and you want to go right ahead and activate the sigil. Then when you guys are activating it, start to boost. You want to boost 3 times in a row, just keep holding on the button. Then you're going to go into a free fall. At this point you want to cut your parachute, then you want to boost with your scorcher halfway. So you'll see a meter on your screen boost when it says 50%. Then you want to wait 3 seconds, then boost again. Wait 3 seconds, so go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, boost. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, boost. So on and so forth. Wait that much, and then it's gonna literally like glide you through to the out of bounds. You want to follow where I'm going out of bounds. Basically, you're trying to go as fast as you can to the out of bounds that is closest to you, which is over here. You're gonna be pressing yes to go into the dark ether portal when you guys are at around 2 seconds with your portal. You then want to try to time it to where it says 6 seconds and you run outside the map. This can be tricky to time, but if you hit it at 6 seconds, you will keep all of your weapons and it will be a perfect timing. Then when you get eliminated while in the warning barrier at 6 seconds, you want to not close your app, but instead go to the dark ether. Then you want to complete the dark ether, get your schematics, and exfil normally. When you load into your next game, the tombstone will still be there and you will have your schematics unlocked. You want to head all the way over to this portal right here in tier 3. You want to put in the same code, which is the hook, rectangle, backwards end with a dot below it. Then as soon as you activate it, you want to boost twice and then pull your parachute. Then cut your parachute, then boost for a little bit, and then you want to boost again for a little bit, and then just try to get to the other portal right here as fast as you can because you're kind of on a time limit. Now you want to run to the portal and activate it. Now I don't have it in my video, but you will. Just do exactly what I'm saying and it will work perfectly fine for you. Once you activate it, you want to boost twice, then pull out your parachute, cut your parachute, and then do a mini boost all the way over to the portal that you just activated with the runes. You want to enter the portal, it's going to lead you to the water tower, and you want to jump and then parachute. And then once you hit the ground, you want to hit yes to go into the actual act portal. Then go outside the map at 6 seconds, and if you timed it right, you will be eliminated. You don't want to close your app, of course. Go into the sigil and complete all the schematics. There you guys go, exactly what you're doing. Of course, after you complete the schematics, regularly exfil, and then you'll have the tombstone in your next game. So now finally, the last dark ether, the new one. In order to go into this dark ether and keep your tombstone, it's really easy. All you need to do is simply go ahead, head to this same portal that you used for the dupe, and you want to put in that code, the hook, rectangle, backwards end with a dot below it. Then you want to activate it, run all the way back to that sigil, activate that sigil with your elder sigil. Now before you go into this sigil, I recommend you guys to dupe a ton of elder sigils so you don't have to keep on finding them and you guys can keep on using them, and just, you know, it's literally way better to dupe everything because the cooldown and finding stuff is really annoying. But once you guys activate that sigil, you want to run back to the portal that you activated on the wall. Then when you teleport, you want to jump off the water tower, then hit yes to teleport when you're on the ground, then go before the rock. At 6 seconds, you want to run outside outside the map. You guys are then going to get eliminated. Like I said, make sure you guys have tombstone with every single one of these glitches. That's very important. But when you get eliminated, you do not want to close app, because we're not trying to dupe this time. We're trying to go into the dark ether and keep our tombstone. When you're in the dark ether, you can use all of the items. Like I stated earlier, all of the items in this dark ether won't affect your tombstone when you end up exfilling, or if you die, you can close your app and you'll keep your tombstone. When you exfil, you keep your tombstone. But when you go into the game, get yourself your schematics, grind out everything, and once you guys get the schematics, regularly exfil, and like I said, if you die, just close app. Then when you guys go into your next game, your tombstone will be on the map with all those items and you will not have lost anything. Now let me get right into how you do all of these glitches co-op. So if you're running a squad and you want your squad to go into dark ether and you want to keep your tombstone, here's how you guys do it. Now the next thing I'm going to get into is how to do all of the go into the dark ether and keep your tombstone glitches co-op. You want to do exactly what I showed you guys to get into the dark ether solo, but the only difference is at the last step, when it's counting down from the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, at around 9 seconds, you want to leave your squad. Then everybody's going to be getting outside the map at 6 seconds after you leave your squad, so everybody sets their tombstone. Make sure everybody has tombstone, make sure everyone watches the clips, but like I said, the only difference is you're just leaving squad before you go outside the map. That's it. That's the only difference, but make sure you do it when you're counting down. So that's really about it. Now those were all of my favorite type of glitches. Thank you so much for watching. Black Ops 6 is coming out soon, and I'm going to be having some Cold War videos out, throughout the few days to get ready for BO6. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.